Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name's GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Saturday Top 10, where today, guys, we're going to be counting down the top 10 rarest box weapons in Treyarch Zombies history. This one I've seen every once in a while, and I feel like this is a really cool video idea in general. So if you guys have a top 10 idea you want to see here on the channel, make sure to comment down below. Drop a like if you enjoy, please, and subscribe if you're new. A lot of you guys are not subscribed, and I really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the Hellion Salvo from Black Ops 4 Zombies. Now, this weapon is really hard to get from the box because of a common problem with Black Ops 4 Zombies, and that is the fact that literally every single DLC weapon from the game is in the box. So you always end up getting weapons you do not want because there are so many DLC weapons, like 15 or 20 of them. I don't even remember the exact number, but it is just so hard to get whatever gun you want. So basically that resulted in me just buying wall buys pretty much the entire time I played Black Ops 4 now, because there's literally no point. You're not going to get the weapon you want from the box, and that is a huge problem in my opinion. Now, luckily you can get some of the wonder weapons on different maps just by doing a small quest challenge, which is nice, but the Hellion Salvo is pretty much the wonder weapon of Black Ops 4 on literally every map. It is so good for a multitude of different reasons, and it comes in here at the number 10 spot. It's just really hard to get from the box. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Marshall 16s from Black Ops 3's Zatsuba no Shima. Now, Treyarch did a really good job in BO3 where there was only a couple DLC weapons per map, and it made it a lot easier to get DLC weapons, but I found myself popping immolation time after time on ZNS and never getting the Marshall 16s, or eventually I do if I have to pop multiple immolations. But overall, the Marshall 16s are just so good on the map. They literally destroy thrashers really fast, and it's just a really fun gun to use in general. Who doesn't love dual wield shotgun pistols? Like, it's literally so fun to use. So for that reason, it comes in here at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the SCARH on Origins, in Black Ops 2 Origins to be specific. The SCARH is pretty much the best assault rifle in all of Call of Duty Zombies, and I will have a debate and die on this hill every single day because the SCARH destroys Panzers, and it's really a huge shame that it was only on BO2 Origins. I feel like this gun could have been on any other BO2 maps and people would consider it to be the best gun, but I feel like not a lot of people used it on Origins because it has staffs and things like that. Now, for real, the AN-94 is probably the most accessible weapon that's really good in BO2, but I still think the SCARH is better than the AN-94, which is still a fantastic weapon as well. So it comes in here at the number 8 spot. It's annoying, you have to get it from the box. I never get it. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the wave gun on the RNG heaviest map in all of Zombies history, and that is Moon. Now, if you wanted to, you could literally throw in the QEDs and GERSH devices here, because having to get all three of those things for the Easter egg is a huge pain in the ass, especially on Black Ops 1. Black Ops 3 made it a lot easier with immolation and things like that, but still, I find that these weapons are so rare to get from the box. And when you're trying to do the Easter egg solo on Moon, for example, it is a absolute nightmare. And you also need Excavator Pie as well, which is also another problem you have to add on to the RNG list. It's just really annoying. Sometimes you can never get the wave gun. This goes for BO1 and BO3, but overall it definitely deserves to be on the list, and it comes in at the number 7 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the M1911 on Shino Numa in World at War. Now, I actually know the specific way to get this. So what you have to do is you have to be playing a co-op game, which is already a problem because it's World at War to be specific. And then you also need the person you're playing with to have the 1911 still. So they have to have the 1911 in their arsenal with the 2 weapons they have, and you have to continuously hit the box, and eventually you can get the 1911 back from the box. Now, this is just really rare because I feel like I have not played Shino Numa public matches in years, like literally like 10 years or more. So the fact that this weapon is in the box, I still think it's really rare, and that's why I put it on the list, guys. And if you're wondering, you cannot get the 1911 on Mob of the Dead. It does show up in the box, but it is literally impossible and not possible at all to get the 1911 from the box. So in case any sticklers out there want to mention that, it literally is not possible to get from the box. I know for a fact people have checked code, people have tried to hit the box millions of times, and no one has ever gotten the 1911, and I have never seen a video of it. So if you have proof, feel free to send it to me because I definitely want to see that. But the 1911 is not on Mob of the Dead. But on Shi no Numa, it's still pretty rare because no one plays public matches anymore. And even back then, I feel like no one would actually take it from the box. So it's just really, really rare. And it comes in here at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be another wonder weapon that you need from the box in order to do the Easter egg, and that is the VR11 on Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead has a multitude of different weapons, and even just getting the scavenger is rare in itself, but I find like the VR11 is also another weapon that is so rare from the box. Sometimes I'll be doing the solo Easter egg with, I guess, the intention of doing the Easter egg, but also like just doing high rounds or whatever, and I don't get the VR11 till like way later in rounds. Now the gameplay you're watching is a complete anomaly. I got it really, really early, but this is just never the case when I'm doing or playing Call of the Dead in general. The VR11 is super rare, and it definitely deserves to be high up on the list, and it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is another one from BO4, and this one is a complete anomaly, and the gameplay you're watching is me getting the Thunder Gun from doing all of the different challenges around the map, the totems, because I literally have never gotten the Thunder Gun from the box on Tag Dirt Totem. Now I've seen people get it, I've heard people getting it from the box. This is just something that has never happened to me. I've hit the box millions of times on Tag Dirt Totem getting other things as well. Like trying to get the Hellion Salvo is super rare on Tag Dirt Totem, but I've literally never gotten the Thunder Gun. The Tundra Gun's also in the box, the Mark II, things like that. I just never get what I want. So I definitely wanted to put this one on the list because a lot of people were commenting it when I was streaming, getting some of these weapons from the box. So it definitely deserved to be high up on the list, and it comes in here at the number 4 spot. I literally still have never gotten this weapon. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the baby gun, or the 3179 JGB215. Now the baby gun is definitely one of the most rare weapons in all of BO1 and BO3 as well. Now BO3, obviously you have immolation, so you can spam the box with all your friends, but on BO1 this weapon is literally impossible to get. You have to get so lucky and just keep racking up points. You can spam the box and hopefully get this weapon after a lot of box hits. Now I find that the baby gun is definitely my favorite wonder weapon of all time, and it is just so annoying to get from the box, so I figured I would mention it here. It's just one of those things that's super annoying. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be another weapon that you have to spam immolation liquidation for, this time on Revelations for the Apothecan Servant. Now this wonder weapon is obviously required for the Easter egg. Luckily the Thunder Gun isn't, but that one is also going to take you a lot of hits to get, but you do need to get little Arnie's before that as well for the Easter egg if you are going to be doing that. Now that's just one of the most annoying things about this map overall. Having to hit the box for weapons for the Easter egg should not be a thing, and luckily they fixed that a lot in BO4, but I still find it extremely annoying when I go back to Revelations, whether I just want to do the Easter egg or do high rounds or something like that, and I want to get the Apothecan Servant. I can never get it because I have to keep spamming the box over and over and hope and pray that I get it, and it seems to be extremely rare, so that's why I put it at the number 2 spot. And now it's time for some honorable mentions. All right guys, I have a quick couple honorable mentions. The first one is going to be the M27 on Nuketown. This is the map exclusive weapon for Nuketown. It's definitely very rare. Also, getting the Sliquifier back on Die Rise is another very rare weapon. I find this one being really hard to get from the box if you die or down with it or something. The last and final honorable mention is going to be getting the original ray gun on Verrucht in World at War. I find and have had multiple times where it takes me over 200 box hits to get the ray gun on Verrucht, so I definitely wanted to mention it as an honorable mention. Now it is time for the number 1 spot. Alright guys, and coming in at the number 1 spot is going to be the Ray Gun Mark II on Black Ops 2 Zombies. Whatever map it is, this weapon is near impossible to get on every single map. I remember a stream a while back, like all the OGs will remember, I literally spent 8 full hours playing farm on BO2 to get the Ray Gun Mark II, and I eventually got it. And not only just farm, like some other maps like Die Rise require way more than like 100 hits. It has a super low chance on every single map, and it's just one of those things that is super rare overall. So anyways guys, the Ray Gun Mark II without a doubt is the hardest and most annoying box weapon to get in all of Treyarch Zombies history. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the top 10 rarest box weapons in all of Treyarch Zombies, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Peace out.